Welcome back to the Ambition Over Fear portal. I'm Atlas Opia, and I help people expand their interdimensional knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how to use the elements of water and electricity to give you a more efficient, propelling energy and activation towards a new timeline. So you can move beyond any programmed beliefs of who you think you are and what you think you're capable of. Because it is your right to experience everything your soul has to offer in this reincarnation. And if you take some time and go along with me into the end of this video, I'll also take you through an energy activation which will help open up those pockets in the quantum field, so you can align with the information and data of that new timeline and move into a stream of consciousness that is here to give you access to the new you. Now, if you're back on this channel, or if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because if you want to get notified whenever a new video drops, that is the best place to do it. If you take part in this collection of downloads that I'm bringing in, you'll have more tools and insight into how to embody your power as an interdimensional soul and starseed on this planet. I'll give you breakdowns of how interdimensional concepts work in alignment with your soul on this planet, and how to truly understand more application of your spiritual power in this life to actually improve yourself, the world, and the galactic realms. So to jump right into it, I want to let you know that water and electricity are some of the powerful elements on this planet. Each element is a unique living tool that can help Earth interact with energy from the quantum field and spread it throughout its own ecosystem. So when you're a hypersensitive and a starseed, and you're learning how to bring that dormant power alive, the next step is understanding how can you really take that high frequency energy that you see in your imagination, where you can feel into that new timeline, and bring it into the dimension of the third. And one of the answers is using the elements to accelerate your ability to travel the quantum field, find the energy you need, and align it with your mind, body, emotions, and inner child, which are your human features. So first off, let's look at the metaphysical properties of water itself. When you look at a stream or a river, the entire path the water has to travel is already there. The water will move and reshape itself to whatever the environment creates around it. It will always get to where it needs to go. And if you look at a body of moving water like a river, it's moving as one. It's flexible in the direction it needs to go in, and it can adapt to any temperature while still keeping the essence of what it's meant to do and how it's meant to nourish the ecosystem. Now, electricity. Electricity itself is a raw form of power. It's here to ignite aspects of our world and our body. If you look around you, you have devices and technology. The minute you connect electricity to it, the structure of efficiency is already there. All you have to do is allow the electricity to find its way to it. if you're looking at your body, you as a hypersensitive or a starseed, you have dormant pockets of information in your cells, in your DNA, in your subatomic particles. And when you are able to feel into your higher dimensional consciousness, you're allowing the electricity and the high-powered energy from that realm to travel into your system and awaken what needs to, so you can truly experience your power. Now look at electricity in water, right? Even though this is being used as a metaphor, realize that whenever electricity goes into water, it instantly travels to every inch and corner of that body of water without any hesitation. Now, let's take what we know about the elements and how they affect manifestation and use it in an understanding of how we can accelerate our quantum jumping actions. So every timeline that exists is a story. It is like a stream, a river, where every action, thought, emotion, experience, person you're supposed to meet, or circumstance is already there, which leads you to a final destination. And when you're looking at a timeline, you're saying, okay, there is a version of life that has everything I desire. And when you can view it in your imagination, realize that it is real in the higher dimensions, but it seems like it's far away because it hasn't reached the third dimension yet, and it is still working its way down as it takes time. But that shouldn't disqualify the idea that it's real, because that's going to make us feel like this is something unattainable. This is something make-believe. And as we grew up, we were told that our imagination is not real. So always remember, whatever you see and feel and experience in your imagination is actually happening in the quantum field. It is information that exists in a higher dimension, because if it wasn't real, then how would you be able to experience it in the first place? So, the water and the stream of consciousness that you're going to connect to, which is going to align you with every single detail and circumstance that you need to reach your goals, your manifestations, and everything that you want in that timeline you can see in your imagination and feel in your heart. You don't have to second guess when it's coming, if it's coming, as long as you know that you're simply deciding a new outfit for your soul to wear. When you identify as a soul and not the story, then you'll have an easier time disconnecting from the old you, being with it, sitting with the emotions that deserve your acknowledgement, and moving forward. All you're doing is putting a different DVD in the DVD player. You're putting on a new outfit. And every timeline is a starting point of who you are, how the world works, and the beliefs about reality. And that spirals out continuously until there becomes an end goal, a result that is a reflection of that initial belief of what you're experiencing, who you are, and what reality is going to give you in that timeline. So the electricity of it is you understanding that when you're able to realize any experience you've had in the past is simply something that has occurred because of unconscious manifestation or beautiful pieces that were placed in a symbiotic order for you to get what you want, you can take it in a sense of sacred geometry and alignment to get you to where you are now, because you're supposed to carry forward from this moment and less of your limitation on what you think is possible, right? That's the important part, because you want to realize that you can align with any energy, you can simply use your hypersensitivity to merge into the frequency of a manifestation, a timeline, a version of yourself, because in the past you have become energy in your environment or taken in the energy of someone else, and you have adapted to that frequency, which proves your ability to become different energies. You just have to let go of the idea that it's hard and allow yourself to feel into it and lean into it and become it completely. That is the trick in that. Okay. Now, before I continue to the exercises, I want to let you know that if you're a starseed and you feel as if there is power waiting for you that you haven't yet tapped into, is because you need new tools to access that part of your soul. And the information which has been in the collective, which is part of old spiritual philosophies, has nuggets of truth, but that was channeled at a time when the collective needed something different. Now that the collective needs something new, we have more galactic souls in our collective. We have more souls becoming aware of parts of their own system that come from beyond Earth. Now we need new tools to harness that power and a more efficient way to use that power to help ourselves, the world, and the galactic realms. So I want to give you an opportunity to meet with me because I can help you. I'm sending out a beacon to every starseed and powerful soul that just needs to understand a more organized way to harness their own power, because you deserve to unlock your own galactic mission in this life. So schedule a free starseed coaching session and I'll give you insight into what interdimensional skills are and how you can access them. Because our imagination is a quantum field. The quantum field and the metaphysical realm creates the physical realm and what we experience in our day-to-day lives. An interdimensional skill is a unique action you can perform in the quantum field with your imagination that serves an important function in your overall ecosystem of using your spiritual energy to make change in life in a more applicable manner. And then I'll teach you each skill separately so your brain can process it and wrap it together so you have a collection of functional skills to use in your life. All right? So, now to move forward, as we mentioned, each timeline is a stream of consciousness where you're looking at a version of life, what happens in that life, and you must know that there is a collection of pre-written experiences and information that are already there to get you to where you want to go in that result. If you can see the result, there is already a structure of information to support you getting there, right? Now that's the water aspect, like a stream, like a river. Now the electricity is you realizing you are an encapsulation of the entire universe. And any time you can think of something in your imagination, you can feel it in your body, it means that you're aligning with it on some level. You just have to make the conscious decision to fully allow yourself to become that code or that frequency itself. And know that your power in your heart and your third eye can connect to that timeline and allow the essence of your soul to move through that stream of consciousness, all the experiences and the moments of transformation and all the steps you have to take to get you to that end result in the timeline where you have what you need and want. So once that happens, you can let go of the idea that you have to over-control when something happens or how it happens, but you know you're already plugged into the right stream of consciousness, and the electricity of your soul is already spread throughout the entire thing. You command the quantum field and you shift into that new reality. Own your power and release the idea that you have to struggle to get it. but allow it to come as soft as water and as potent as electricity. Now, I'm going to go into an exercise with you where I'm going to help activate the water and electricity in your system, but also take you to that timeline you would like to be in and truly give you a level of assistance when it comes down to activating these elemental properties in the timeline so you can make that shift. So I would like you to get into a comfortable position. If you're not in a place where you can sit down or you don't have much time to yourself, pause this video and come back to it. Now, start to close your eyes. And I'm going to slowly release the attachment you have to the old story. You're going to feel as if you're letting go of who you were, and almost as if you're taking off weights from your shoulder. And in this moment, realize that you are the soul. You're not the old story. You've unconsciously connected to the old story because your soul needed a container. But now you're going to trust that your soul can travel the quantum field long enough by itself in a pure form to then find a new container, a new story, a new connection to your body. So now I want you to feel into this new timeline. And I'm going to direct energy into your third eye. And I'm going to remove any blockages in your third eye. And you have a structure of energy inside that channel in your third eye. And I'm going to remove the structure and put in a new one, just so you have a more clear connection to the quantum field in your soul. Okay. So now, feel as if you're going into your third eye and you're seeing that life. And you're seeing the results. Each manifestation you want. And you're feeling it, and you're experiencing it in first person. And go to each one, whether it's success or creative ambition or finances or relationships or health. Go through each one. Okay. Now imagine that your heart is opening up. I'm going to direct energy into it. Then remove some of the blockages and restructure the channel. Now feel as if there's water coming out of your heart, and this is that timeline. And the stream of consciousness, like a river, you're swimming with it, you're gliding with it, and just feel as if you're going towards every experience you need to get you to where you want to go. Every detail is already set up for you. Every circumstance is already aligned in the way it should be. You don't have to change anything or alter anything. You just have to choose what outfit your soul is wearing, what version of life you're going to embody, and what story you're going to experience in this life. Okay? As you feel that water gushing, you can almost let go of control, and you feel this sense of trust. This sense of trust that everything will happen as it's meant to. The river is already laid out for you. Become the entire river. Become the entire path from now until the point where you've achieved everything you want, and even after that. And opening it up right now. Bring into your cells, your blood, your DNA, your subatomic particles. Now feel as if there's energy coming out of your third eye, like electricity. And now pull that out of your system. And this is you getting attuned with that river, that journey where every detail is aligned to give you exactly what you want in all your manifestations. Become that river. And feel as if energy from your third eye is going like electricity into that river, and you're lighting it up, and you're connecting to every experience, every moment, every person, every shift. Almost as if everything around you is being pushed away, and this stream of electricity is going into that river. And you're going to feel that right now. There you go. So, sit with that for a moment. Feel it in your body. And start to bring that into your system. And I'm going to allow you to bring all that energy, the river and the electricity, into your system. So we're going to feel that river, that stream of consciousness from that timeline coming in the top of your head. I'm going to open that up. Coming in right now. You feel it kind of coming into your system like a soft but powerful stream of water coming into your head. Now your left arm. Now your right arm. Now your torso. All your organs. To your left leg, to your right leg. Now the electricity. The power of your soul. You knowing that you are the entire universe in a higher dimension. And really taking the life force of yours and expanding it. And that coming to the top of your head, the life force from that new timeline. Your soul connecting into that stream of experiences and details and data and code. Coming into your left arm. Coming into your right arm. Torso. And lighting up your cells and DNA. Okay. Now I want to let you know that if you feel as if there's another stage of consciousness you're moving into, and chances are you're ready because you're here at this video, I have set up beacons in the galactic realms to connect to the guides of every soul I'm meant to help. So if you're here, it's no coincidence. I'm truly bringing in a new era of spiritual information and skill sets and knowledge that can help you integrate your higher dimensional consciousness into your soul in a way that hasn't been done before. A way to organize your powers, a way to give you more guidance into how to move into your galactic mission. Create your own brand, express your creative genius, and emerge into your own signature of gifts and spiritual techniques. I can also bring in different information from past timelines and merge lost energy in your akashic records back into your system now. I've looked at every angle and I've been creating a starseed guidebook, an instruction manual on how to come back to Earth and continue our mission and restore our powers and use them in our day-to-day lives. So schedule your free starseed coaching session now so I can let you know how I can be an activation and a portal into the timeline you've been waiting to experience. Now until next time, stay in simplicity and power and realize you are manifesting everything you need. You manifested this video, you manifested meeting me, and there's a level of trust that can come from these shifts in awareness that can get you to where you need to go. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.